What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2 in the Malta DLC. In the last episode, we just started with our brand new park. We got ourselves the first dinosaurs, the Sticky Moloch, and well as the wonderful and gorgeous looking Oviraptors. I'm really proud and happy with how these Oviraptors came out. They're probably one of the prettiest looking dinosaurs here. You know, and the mechanics with them as well, being an omnivore, so they eat both plants and meat. You know, and it's really awesome that we have this dinosaur in the game now, and I can't wait to see what future reference does for it. But in the meantime, we have a job to do. So we need to get the guest comfort up. I've done the best I can, but it seems that this is, you know, the role that we have gotten ourselves into. So we need to figure out how to get guest comfort up, but in the areas where guest comfort is needed, everything is already in the blue or green. So I can't really do much with that. Guest crowding, profit could be better. Guest appeal. All right, dinosaurs. And blah 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 blah. Okay, but so my plan then is that we can increase the area of guest comfort by simply just getting more dinosaurs. So I'm gonna get more dinosaurs for this enclosure specifically. Now, this enclosure is not a very big enclosure; it's quite small actually. So I need to figure out a small animal to get for us. Luckily, that's exactly what we have. If we go over to dinosaurs, we have Lystrosaurus up for the taking. We could get Ceratosaurus and all these other stuff, but like, Ceratosaurus most definitely not. That does not look like enough room for Ceratosaurus. Especially more so to Kentrosaurus and Nasutoceratops. Maybe for a Nodosaurus, there is only one Nodosaurus, and it will do nothing for us. Oh, the Popo River and defensive. Had to be removed from its previous enclosure after attacking other animals. Alright. So what does that mean? It will be aggressive against the other dinosaurs? I don't know. I'll come into consideration for the Nodosaurus. I still think Nodosaurus would be cool to have, but our goal is for the Lystrosaurus. I think what Lystrosaurus would be perfect. Lystrosaurus is, you know, it's small. They're small, definitely small. Only one, really? Unfit. I see. These how many do we have? 4? 5 Lystrosaurus plus a 6th if we consider this one as well. And it probably might even go for it because it gets us extra points of these ones. Hell, we might even go for this one as well because there's like, it gives us an extra increase for the black market people. But it's unreliable in information, so we don't quite know. A friend of a friend is in a dinosaur smuggling business. I'm just the middleman. Right. Funny enough, these aren't actually dinosaurs. But yeah, I think Lystrosaurus would be perfect for this new enclosure. They're not huge. They're quite small, actually. So this should be perfect. So let's get them. Yeah.
Transporting asset.
There they are! Hey!
This was what I was expecting when I first joined this operation. With our trust rating this high, we can really show the world what we are capable of. This is what the dinosaurs deserve.
Alright. Hold on, let me just quickly get this set up. There we go, Lystrosaurus! Now, the fact that we now have Lystrosaurus makes me extra excited for the things to come, right? Simply because we also have Dimetrodon up in the running as well.
Delivery complete.
And the reason why that is so important... Hold on. Is there ground fiber, ground leaf? Okay. Right. Let's do like
Asset transportation complete.
this. And a bit of this at the back. Because this looks quite Permian, these forests, these trees. There we go. Right. So yeah, this is Lystrosaurus. These are not dinosaurs. These are reptiles. Particularly, they are in a group called the synapsids, which are these like pretty much proto-mammals, proto-reptiles. It's hard to explain specifically. This specific synapsid is a part of a group called the Dicenodonts, which are these, you know, sprawled-legged, tusked animals. So as we can see right here, they have little tusks on their cheeks. These animals may have used these tusks to dig out roots. It's believed that these were quite digorous animals. In fact, their descendants came from an animal called Diectodon, which was this, you know, pretty much like rodent-sized reptile that dug in burrows. And in fact, it may even be possible that even these animals as well may have been burrowing animals as well. But yeah, it's really awesome that we have this animal, because this is now the second synapsid that we have in this game, Dimetrodon being the first. And the fact that we now have a second one makes me really excited and hopeful that we may get more synapsids and therapsids in the future. I do definitely think it'll be awesome if we get to see those type of animals, because, you know, when it comes to prehistoric creatures, everyone either thinks of like dinosaurs or mammoths, right? No one ever thinks about the stuff before them unless you are into paleontology, right? And by introducing these synapsids, it's a good way to introduce the public to these lesser known creatures, the reptiles that existed before the dinosaurs. Now, Lystrosaurus in particular is a fascinating example of a synapsid, because this is a synapsid that is very common. This was a very, very common animal in its time. So let me paint a picture for the history of synapsids. So this animal, Lystrosaurus, existed back in the Permian period, the late Permian period. But the thing about the Permian period is that at the end of the Permian, one of the worst extinction events has occurred. And I mean, this is a big extinction. This is so much creatures and animals died in this time period. What was it, like 95% of animals, life on Earth became extinct or something like that? So yeah, it was really, really bad. But somehow this animal survived the Permian extinction period and went to live on to the Triassic period, the start of the Mesozoic, the start of the dinosaurs. And because almost everything died in the Permian period, there was no competition. And there was not a lot of predators that hunted them. Don't get me wrong, there were most definitely predators that hunted them. Most specifically, phytosaurs, I believe they're called, which are these crocodilian-looking animals that also survived into the Triassic period. But these Lystrosaurus were essentially the cows of the Triassic period. They were everywhere in the Pangaean continent, which was the continent where all the continents got formed together as one giant landmass. These animals, it's crazy, right, to think just how many of these animals were there. So if you travel back into the Triassic period, you're like 99% going to see a Lystrosaurus. And I heard that alarm too, and I'm not excited, but whatever. Let me just quickly fix these guys up. Yeah, but eventually, of course, as we know, they obviously went extinct at some point. Otherwise, you know, we would be seeing them in our backyard now, wouldn't we? Alright, what type of storm are we dealing with? Is it just a sandstorm? No, it's a full-on storm. Alright. What's the comfort of the dinosaurs? 90. Oh, they'll be fine. They're not going to break out. In fact, Lystrosaurus and Oviraptor are security level 1. They're definitely not going to break out. Sticky Moloch is a different story. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I could really talk about the Lystrosaurus, but yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about their extinction. So yeah, obviously at some point they became extinct, and it's quite simple, really. They became extinct because of the sudden regrowth of dinosaurs. You know, with an animal that pretty much the only reason why it populated and survived so long was because it had no competition in its life for, you know, food resources, and it had not a lot of predators to hunt them down. So they were like rabbits. They populated everywhere. But with the sudden reemergence of dinosaurs, not reemergence, emergence, they never appeared before that. With the emergence of dinosaurs and other predators and other animals that also ate food that they eat, they obviously, they're not used to that. They're used to being the top dogs, the only dogs. But now that they have trouble, it's their time is up. You know, they started dying out. They, you know, became really easy to hunt from other predators, and other dinosaurs, or well, not necessarily dinosaurs, but just herbivorous animals became more successful with eating plants that they eat, and eventually they became extinct, and that so ended the reign of the Lystrosaurus. But what a mighty reign that they lasted, though. The fact that they were so common is such a cool prehistoric detail about these animals. Yeah, man. I doubt they would have snapped the necks of Oviraptor. Well, that's impossible for them to snap the necks of Oviraptors because they lived in completely different time periods. Oviraptor Cretaceous and Lystrosaurus Triassic. But I guess it could be said, like, they do have a beak, but the beak was mainly used to eat tough plants and roots, mainly roots. They really like eating their roots. But I guess, you know, it could be used as a weapon, the beak. But at the same time, looking at the predators that they would have faced against, there's not a whole lot of predators that they probably could eat. Yeah. What the hell is Discord messaging me? Profile 1? What is this? Very important, play on stream? Am I streaming? I shouldn't be. For f***'s sakes. Who sent me this? Who are you? What? Oh, is this Jaden? Did Jaden just send me a rickroll of the dinosaur? Oh, for God's sakes. God damn. Alright. Back to Jurassic Park. Right, we gotta do this stuff. Now that we got this whole area, there we go. Yeah, we're starting to get. Yeah, here we go. So now there's more area for guests to go, so we can start building stuff like this. What I could do actually, I could build like a viewing gallery on this side, so that way guests will come this way, and then I would have enough room to build like amenities here. Never mind, it's actually super thin. Actually, these open areas look like perfect, like hotel spots. Actually, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I can just build a hotel in this little area.
I just had an interesting message from my agency contacts.
Mine as well. We're being monitored. They want to know how we're doing managing the dinosaurs.
They also have information they're willing to share.
But we need them to trust us first, right?
Trust? That's a two-way street.
Let's hope they see it that way.
Hey, if we're talking about trust, I'm your guy. It's the foundation of capitalism. Look at it this way. If I sell you something, you trust that it has value. Even if something goes wrong, like, say if it breaks into, you get the Cabot Finch guarantee.
Oh, yeah? And what is that?
Well, you own both halves, hmm?
Wide path. Okay. Interesting. All right. So,
Science is about seeking knowledge. The more objectives you successfully accomplish, the better our understanding of the dinosaurs. And I learned something about you as well.
right. This is interesting. Okay, so they want us to keep 30 thingy for the authorities so that they don't arrest us. Ugh. This one's an interesting one. At limit. So what, I can only buy specific dinosaurs with this, like, point system? Interesting. Let's just go for this one. This will permanently abandon your active contract. Wait, hold on, but wait, what? Yeah, I'm already in the contract. Why did I get a new one? Right. Increase your park appeal. Right, so I guess we just go for this area then, right? We get a new dinosaur. Now, what dinosaur should we get? We don't even have a hatchery. I wonder, is it even worth getting a hatchery? Hold on, so Ceratosaurus. I'm assuming that's Dilophosaurus. Dracorex, 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 Kentrosaurus, Lystrosaurus, and Genome. That's a Margosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Dracorex, Kentrosaurus, Lystrosaurus, Guanodon. Ooh. Pseudoceratops, Nodosaurus, and some kind of Ornithomimosaur. Let's just go for this. So what can we go for? This is only just one, right? So if we could just get this one, like, what does the X mean? Let's go for it, I guess. Yeah. And it's just one, but we get good ratings, so it's worth it. So
Asset transportation in progress.
now, right, let's fix this enclosure. This is a huge amount of area. So I want to get a dinosaur that would be like willing to have a lot of area. I want to get a big dinosaur for this enclosure. Now,
Transported.
I don't know which one specifically. We got quite a few good options, but I don't know. We got to be mindful of our ratings though. So I would like to get a dinosaur that would get me more of these points. But like say something like this, I'm not gonna get that. I don't want to get anything that is gonna decrease my points. So that's a no for the Kentrosaurus. Now Pseudoceratops might be good. Then goes for Nodosaurus. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to go for Ceratosaurus, honestly. Oh, never mind. I just looked at the price. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Big dinosaurs. We could get good Kentrosaurus. How many? 3 Kentrosauruses. That sounds good. I'm still tempted to get Nodosaurus, honestly. Now, Pseudoceratops might be good as well. I don't know. Let's just fix this enclosure first. And then we'll think of something, right? I want to keep the appeal, so I don't know. It's like a mixture. These back ones are like straight lines though, so maybe we'll keep the aesthetic of like bendy lines. Or we could do a small hybrid at the end here. Boom. How about that? Okay. Have a nice cool little river system right there. Or not. That's gonna bug me a little. What we could do for this enclosure, I think this would be a good enclosure for the tower. I wonder, actually, so attractions. Where is, so truck tour, guest attraction, lagoon, aviary, viewing gallery. I don't see any, there's no, am I gonna have the zip line? I would like to use the zip line. The zip line would be very cool. We could get the aviaries, but at the same time, I don't see anything that would... Two carnivores. What's your story? Was that 470 more appeal? I know people who know people in the dinosaur trading world. Contact me if you want to make money. Specifically $5 million. That's a pretty good offer, but like right now we're just gonna, we need basic dinosaurs. I might get Kentrosaurus, honestly. Pseudoceratops doesn't sound that bad either. But Pseudoceratops is also like $600,000. Bad price. Refresh list. Oh, I can do that. You know what? Let's refresh the list. See what new stuff we got. Oh. Okay. Dilophosaurus. Struthiomymus, Pseudoceratops. Okay. We can't refresh again for another 5 minutes. That's fair. I kind of want to do this, but oh, never mind. It's even worse than the last one. Why is Ceratosaurus so expensive? Why is Dracorex so expensive? How is that not considered bad price? What? It's... I mean, 6 Dracorexes. It's $1 million. Why is... Okay. Good price. I'll lose like 1 trust from the authorities, but I'll gain like... But it's a pretty good price though. You know what? I think I might get this Kentrosaurus. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe I should have gotten the Nodosaurus back there, the single Nodosaurus to live with the Lystrosaurus, but... it's too late now, but oh well. Right. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Do I even have a tower? I don't even have the viewing tower. Can I... What do I have in terms of researching? Other than the obvious. And it's not making it very clear about the aviary and lagoon stuff. Like, I have not seen any, like, research opportunities for those animals. But... I guess it is a bit early to worry about that stuff now, so... Attractions. Aviary viewing... Tour rides. Guest attractions. Viewing galleries. Right. No viewing towers. How about that? Interesting. Well, that makes things a little bit... tedious. Right. I want this river, so I'm just gonna remove... I want this river to be, like, viewable, so I'm just gonna temporarily remove it right now.
Asset has been collected.
I'm sorry? What? I ordered Kentrosaurus.
Asset delivered.
Why did I get Dracorex? Did I make an error? No, I didn't. It said Kentrosaurus. Why am I getting Dracorex? What? What's going on? These do not look... Oh, here's some weird looking Kentrosauruses, huh?
Asset delivery confirmed. Transportation complete.
Okay, I guess we're getting Dracorexes next to the Stiggy Molochs. I guess this is the Pachycephalosaur area. Okay, right. That was a weird glitch. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's not groundbreaking, but it's still pretty weird that happened. Well, let me research, like, paths. Not worth it. I'll just wait. I'll wait until I can have that new path. Stretch out to this way. Then put... I guess I'm gonna... surely I can fit a dinosaur that fit with the Dracorexes. I don't know why it gave me Dracorexes. The thumbnail said Kentrosaurus. I should have gotten Kentrosaurus. What's with... What's... Someone's getting fired over at the authorities. They got their dinosaurs mixed up. I wonder if that's supposed to be a feature. Like, it says that you're supposed to... There's, like, sketchy contracts, you know? Like, too good to be true. And you buy it, and, like, it turned out to be a different dinosaur. Or maybe nothing at all. If that is an actual thing, that's kind of ingenious. But I'm also a bit worried that it might get annoying very fast. I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to... Like, I ordered, like, let's say... Dryosaurus, and I'm gonna put it in with the Stegosaurus, but then it turned out I like bought like like Carcharodontosaurus. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just go for the Ceratosaurus. I think Ceratosaurus might be the way to go. I'm kind of tempted to just move the Dracorexes to somewhere else, and or maybe even just sell them. Sauropods and Carnosaurus, Stegosaurus. What's the likes of the Oviraptors? What do you guys like? Likes everything. And dislikes Lystrosaurus. Okay. Is it the same for these guys? Dislikes Oviraptor. I love how Oviraptor appears twice. These guys despise Oviraptor. That's a funny detail. I wonder if that's a glitch or intended. If it's intended, that is hilarious. Okay. So, theoretically, if I move the Stiggy Moloch, all the Dracorexes to these guys, one of these guys, they should be fine, right? What's your area need? Okay. And the Dracorexes? I feel like not as much. Yeah, not as much. I think I can move you with the Oviraptors then. I'd say we get it. Or I could refresh the list and see if there's a better option. You know what? Ceratosaurus is going to be a high rating dinosaur. So I think in the end it is probably more worth it to get the Ceratosaurus. So let's get that big guy then. Yeah, we'll send it to the cargo ship.
Heading to collect the asset.
What is there a contract for Dracorexes by any chance? Sell. Any 6 dinosaurs, carnivores, Amargasaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Kentrosaurus, 5 herbivores, Monobarosaurus, herbivore. Oh! You're looking for herbivore. Oh, well, what luck! Oh, never mind. This guy's a bigger bidder. For 4 herbivores. And that's exactly what we have. What's your story? Requires sauropods sauropod must like their species. Okay. Should be fine. Must have at least one positive trait. Of course, dinosaur specimens are big business. Find me some impressive animals and we'll both get rich. A disease outbreak killed a couple of our dinosaurs, so we have a free enclosure. Can you help? This guy has more money. And with that 2 million, we can use it to buy a Ceratosaurus. Yeah, I kind of like this new bidding system. You know, this like selling system. It really helps when you're like, if you don't have a whole lot of money and you need it, you can just get one of those contracts of people going like, hey, I want your dinosaurs. And go, okay, here you go. Alright, here you go. Oh, 8 million. Alright. And here's the thing, now that we have a whole bunch of money, I'm kind of tempted to refresh the list to see if we get an even better offer. Let's go for it. What do we got? Amargasaurus, Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Kentrosaurus, but is it really Kentrosaurus? Viviumimus, an unknown carnivore. What? Unknown herbivore. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm intrigued. What's this? Free unknown carnivores. Unknown details of so many regards. Sold by the underground. In what country is that? I don't know. Low rating. it's an Indominus. it's like a really high security carnivore or something. Unknown carnivore. Stuff it. Let's go for it. Why not? I'm intrigued. What is it?
Asset transportation.
It's Ceratosaurus. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Really made me thought it was like going to be a big deal carnivore, like a Troceraptor or some Scorpius Rex, maybe even a T-Rex. But no, it's just the same carnivore that I've been seeing over and over again. There we go. So hopefully, the new editions of the Ceratosaurus should help a lot. And it's gonna be cool to have these guys around because this environment, it's kind of fitting actually. You know, like it's the Jurassic period, the time where Ceratosaurus was alive. You know, a good chunk of it was like you know, rainforests and whatnot. Yeah, you know what you would expect in the Jurassic period. But it's also important to remember that there were dry seasons, so something like this is also not too far off from what they may have lived in as well. So, yeah. Dare I say, in fact, I think it's more likely that to find dinosaurs in desert environments than jungle environments, from what I can see. Don't take my word as fact, though. I could be very, very wrong, though. But, I don't know, it's interesting how often you actually find out that there's quite a lot of dinosaurs that would have lived in desert environments. Can I say though, this Ceratosaurus looks cool. I kind of got like Zuko vibes with him, with the red marks and whatnot. Just stop it. Hell yeah! So I'm hoping that with the introduction of the Ceratosaurus, we may get like high raise of popularity. We're just gonna have to see. Yeah, increase profit per minute. Yeah, okay. What exactly is your thing? You have stamina. Okay, you're fit. You got nothing, and you're humble. Fixed whole territory of. Oh, this is actually really good. This was actually a really good offer, despite being an unknown carnivore.
And then let me know you're going to do it.
Fight or fight, huh? Acquire some assets. I guess we're gonna acquire some assets. What are my options? Margosaurus, Kentrosaurus, Rufiomimus, an unknown herbivore. Just go for it again. Just go for the bloody herbivores. I could get Rufiomimus, but they're not too much. Yeah. I think I'll focus with the park now. Actually, now that we got Ceratosaurus. How much have we? Oh, you know, it's time to stop. Time to stop recording. Yeah. All right. We'll end it with the Lystrosaurus then. I fight as Ceratosaurus and Ceratosaurus. All right. We'll end it with a Ceratosaurus fight. See who wins. And yeah. Oh. Get him, Iroh. Oh, he won! Iroh won! Yay! Alright. Cool. Yeah, this was a pretty good episode. Yeah, we got good stuff done. It was definitely entertaining. Yeah. Can't wait to see what else we can do in the further future. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel. Make sure you have a super time. Bye bye.